In the sacred unfolding of childhood awareness, a young girl begins to notice the distinctions between her body and that of the opposite sex. Freud, observing the stage of human development, interpreted this moment as one of loss or lack, naming it penis envy. He believed the girl, upon seeing the outward symbol of the masculine, perceived herself as having been deprived of something powerful and essential. But within a spiritual context, this realization need not reflect deficiency, but instead an awakening, a recognition of polarities and the energetic dance between masculine and feminine forces. The penis in Freud's interpretation was more than flesh. It was a symbol of creative power, forward motion, authority, and worldly agency. The child, upon observing its absence within herself, did not envy the object itself, but what it represented in the soul's evolving understanding, the ability to act, to assert, and to influence. What Freud termed envy may in truth be a sacred stirring, a deep soul memory of wholeness, where divine masculine and divine feminine once danced in perfect balance within the self. Freud believed that the girl, unable to acquire the phallus, would redirect her yearning into a desire for a child. Symbolically, this was her spirit's way of reclaiming power through creation. From a spiritual perspective, this shift reveals a truth far beyond biology, that the feminine body is not missing anything. It is a sacred vessel of life, intuition, and inner knowing. Her power is inward, expansive, and deeply rooted in the rhythms of the universe. Her womb is her sacred temple, a throne of manifestation, balance, and continuity. Spiritually, what Freud failed to recognize is that the feminine does not envy the masculine out of weakness, but longs to be seen as equal in divine purpose. The masculine builds outwardly, the feminine builds inwardly. One penetrates, the other receives. One acts, the other reveals. The true evolution of the soul is not in longing for what the other has, but in embracing and honoring the complementary energies within. Every being, regardless of form, is born with both masculine and feminine energies within their spiritual architecture. Thus, what Freud called penis envy may instead be seen as an early misunderstanding of sacred duality. The child is not broken or incomplete. She is beginning the eternal journey of integration. In that sacred journey, she will remember that her power was never lost. It was simply different, mysterious, and waiting to be reclaimed. And in honoring both the sword and the chalice, the lightning and the moon, the divine child becomes whole. TNT Initiative, our race's universal hope.